Hey guys, so I just wanted to keep this super quick. I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about how I'm getting organized for 2019. I learned some of this from a good friend who is very successful in network marketing, but I just want to show you guys how I'm implementing this into our business. So one of the first things I went out and got is this Blue Sky planner from Walmart. I got mine at Target. I think they're like about the same price. They were under $10, like $9.95 for this notebook. So a few things that I liked about this one particularly is it has contacts. So you can go in, you guys can see the contact page. So you can go in, you can also see your year and an overview, which I really like that. But contacts, you guys, go in here. So what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do my prospects, people who, like the people that I really want to reach out to. That's what I'm gonna do on this page, is like the people that I really want to reach out to. That I, like the smartest people that you know you need to reach out to, but you just haven't had the guts to. Like, I'm gonna write their name, their numbers, maybe a little bit about them. Like, take advantage of this page, write that down. So, and they have like a few pages for that, you guys. Names, numbers, like right here, like your name, address. This is actually the page that you should be doing that on. I flipped to the wrong page. So the names, addresses, or like email address, or just maybe a little bit about them. And then write their phone number or how you contact them. And you guys, if you're contacting on Facebook, leave them a voice message. Don't just write the message. Like, it's so much more for them to hear it in your voice. Jeff Belleville says this all the time. And it really is impactful. They might write you back because they might not want to message you, but that's fine. Just keep sending them a voice message. So I love that these calendars have the full month, because I need to look at that. That's what I need. I need to be able to see what I'm looking at and see what I'm doing, because I need to be able to know, I need to look at like my whole month and see what's going on, and plan it all out. And so something else that I'm doing is doing color blocking. If you guys don't know what that is, YouTube it. It's really helpful. I'm keeping mine super simple. Some people do like a ton because they have like multiple children and stuff and they need to, but I don't. And I'm trying to keep I'm trying to simplify my life, but and get organized. So what I did, I went out and got a label maker. You guys, they're only like 15, 17 bucks. Go get one. They're great. You can label your samples, you can label, it's just great. And it's a write-off. Go get one. Or don't, I don't care. But anyways, this is how I did mine. So I have family. So anything that, I just did family, because anything that my husband needs to know about, anything my daughter's doing, is family. So I just did family, myself, and Trina. So yeah, you guys, we have like, write it down. Go in here and write down our Thursday meetings. Go in here and write down our leadership. Write down, we have in March, we have our huge international coming up. Like, you guys, those events are key. If I hadn't gone to those events, you guys, I would not be where I am right now. So making that sacrifice, taking that, our events are huge, you guys. We are so lucky. For those of us in Eugene, those of us in Oregon, those of us who are near Oregon. You guys, we have black diamonds here. We have our newly promoted Tracy Dillon Emeralds. We have the Lindsays. We're so beyond blessed to have the leadership that we have. And on top of that, they bring in huge leaders to come in and help us, like our red diamonds. You guys, take advantage of our leadership. So sorry, trying to keep this simple, but you guys, write it down. Make it a commitment. Anyways. So the other thing that I really like about this, you guys, is, and then they have like a big tab. So like, I want to write down like what I'm doing for the day, and then I'm going to write down my to-do list, because I have things that I need to do at home that I need to get done. And whenever I hold myself accountable, whenever I say I'm going to call this person or I'm going to clean my house, like, writing it down makes you feel more accountable, like you have to do it. It also triggers something in our brains whenever we write it down that actually helps us to remember and to follow through, because it's on paper. So something else that I really liked about this was, and then there's notes where you can always take notes, but they have holidays. So holidays, you can go in here And you can, like, if you have someone that you've reached out to and you just don't know what else to say to them, or someone that you're nervous about, like there's a bunch of holidays on here that you wouldn't even think about. So go in there and like tell them, like it just gives you a reason to reach out. Like I've heard a lot of leaders saying like that they love to use holidays as like reasons to like say things to people or to reach out to people. So it's kind of cool. You can see all the holidays and when they are and what the dates are. But something that I really loved about this calendar that I haven't really seen in any others is the time zones. So we always have like, you know, we have people all over. And so it shows you the time zones, but it also shows you like which states and where the time zone is for. So that's really awesome. So if you're reaching out to your team, you can tell them what time the call will be. What time is our Sunday call? What time is that corporate call? So I think that's really helpful. I love that. So that, and then we have, so then another thing that I did was go out and, so I also did this as far as color blocking. So I did my highlighters, so I can highlight whenever I have a meeting or whenever I have, so anything like your meetings, your overviews, your one-on-ones, your Zoom calls. So I labeled, I have completed. So if it was completed, and then, or if it was rescheduled, if it was canceled or postponed. So then you know by just looking at that color what you need to do. Do you need to reach out to those people? Do you need to reschedule? You don't have to try to, then you know for sure, like every time after a meeting, you write it down. Write down what's happening. Write down what you need to do with that. So then the other thing that I did, you guys, was go out and get this 5-star notebook. I don't take notes on my phone. I know that's like what everybody does now, and I guess I'm old school in that way. I love to write things down. It helps me remember, it holds me accountable, and that's what I do. I love it. I like to write things down. I have to. So what I'm gonna do with this, you guys, is I love that they have like little pockets so you can put like notes in there or like pamphlets or whatever you might need from something. So in the first tab, sorry, I have notes so I wouldn't forget what I'm doing. I haven't wrote them down. So in the first tab, I'm gonna put all my customers. Do all your personal customers, you guys. We are striving for 5, striving for 10. Like you need to have your personal customers. Your customers are so important. Your personal customers. But so what I wanna do is I'm gonna write down their names, their phone numbers, any contact information that I have, but also what they're taking and why they're taking it. So that when I reach out to them and say like, how are you doing? How's your leg? Or how's your back pain? Or whatever's going on, I can reach out to them and specifically say, like, and remember why they're taking this product. And also why something else that comes out might be helpful to them. What else I can introduce to them. And letting them feel important, you guys. Showing our customers how important they are is so huge. They need to know that you care about them, that you care about their well-being. So write that stuff down, especially the more and more customers you get, so that you're organized. So then on the second tab, do your prospects. So anyone you want to share this business with, write them down. There's like so many pages, you guys. Josh Lindsay recently challenged me to go through my Facebook. He's like, are there people in your Facebook that you haven't talked to about Chanat? Yeah. Are there people in your phone that you haven't reached out to? Yes. Write them down. Hold yourself accountable. Go through your phone. Go through your husband's phone. Go through your Facebook and reach out to people. Send them voice messages. You guys, so that's something that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write those down. So on our third tab, that's for your team. So anytime that you launch someone, that you have someone new coming into your team, I know for some of us, like writing every team member down might be difficult, but if you're personally launching them, then write it down. Write down their launch, write down their why, write down who they are. Do they have kids? Like, write a little bit down about them so that when you reach out to them, you know who they are. So something that Jennifer Dowd said was ask people if you can remind them of their why. Sometimes people have to be reminded. I know I do. I have to be reminded of of my why. Why am I doing this? Stay focused, work hard so I can get to those, so I can Like, and your why is gonna change. So, but write those down. Write down your people and write down their why so you can remind them of that. And then just so that you can reach out to them and you know who they are, and writing it down triggers it in your brain so that you'll remember. So you might not even have to reference this, but just write it down. Anyway, so and then for the fourth tab, make this anything that you've sent out, you guys. Anything, so any product that you've sent out, any samples that you've handed out, given out, anything, write it down. Write down their information, write down there, because you're always wanting to get their information. So write it down here. Write down who they are, why they, what they're hoping it's gonna help with, and then connect with them. You always have to connect, you guys. It's always in the follow-up. So follow up, connect, so write down anyone that you've sent out samples to. So you have their information. You might even write down like the date if you're mailing something that you sent it out, that you mailed it, or the tracking number so that you know that you can track it and give it to them. So, and then in this fourth tab, you guys, or the fifth tab, you guys, make that just notes. We should all be reading books that are inspiring us. We should be reading books that are growing us in our business. So write those down. Write down your things that inspire you, like quotes or anything. So just keep that as like your miscellaneous extra notes page. It's nice because it gives you quite a bit. So you can take it with you to that leadership training and you can have your notes on there. So anyways, I just wanted to share this with you guys. I hope you guys had a wonderful New Year's Eve, and I just wanted to wish you guys all a Happy New Year.